What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be doing a review of my 1997 Mazda Miata. Here we go. So one of the first things you notice about this car is that it is absolutely tiny. Pictures just does not do it justice. When I first saw one in real life, it seemed so much smaller than I ever thought it would be. Which is one of the things that I actually love about this car. It practically feels like it's just a go-kart that you put a license plate on and you can legally drive it now. So even for being how small it is though, a 6'4" guy still has legroom in here and is able to fit fine. And with putting the top up, and top's already up. Still got a couple inches of headroom up there, so it's fairly fitting. Modifications people do sometimes to get extra room is taking the sun visor off at the top or cutting a little cushion out of the seat to get some more room. All right, next thing up is the trunk space. There's very limited space in the trunk here, as you can see, with a battery placed in the back. Now for you car stereo guys like me, it makes it extremely easy to put aftermarket speakers in. You can just run a wire straight up to your amp through the back here, and there's a hole for it, other than having to go through the firewall. On the front end of the car, the engine compartment's packed fairly tightly, except over here you have just enough room for a turbo, but that'll be for discussion later on down the road on my channel. The stock engine puts out about 100 horsepower to the wheels, the 1.8 liter. So a couple things I really enjoy about this car is that I never knew how to drive a stick shift before buying this a month ago. And it is extremely easy to learn on. The clutch is very smooth and the car is very forgiving. I mean, I've only stalled once and I could barely even drive a stick shift beforehand. Now another thing about it is that it doesn't put out a ton of power, so you won't be accelerating extremely fast, but it's also kind of fun because you can lay on the throttle all day long, push it to its limits, and still get 22 miles to the gallon. Another benefit of that is that it slides around extremely easy. With the rear-wheel drive front engine design, this car is able to move around corners extremely fast, and then with a simple clutch kick, you're able to get the back end to swing out very easily and have a ton of fun with the car. I mean, I absolutely love kicking the back end out. Another thing you're going to notice about this car is that it is extremely loud. It's not necessarily just the engine, but having a soft top, the car makes a lot of whining noise. For mine, it's a little bit worse since it's straight pipe, so a few positives you will notice about this car though. Driving through traffic or on the highway or anywhere, you get crazy looks from everyone. It's such a fun experience to drive this car. The handling is unbelievable. It's unlike anything I've ever drove before, and words really can't describe what it's like being in this car until you do it yourself. Car that sticks out more than most others. You'll be driving down the road, people will give you compliments, give you funny looks, and I mean, it goes all over the place with this car. There's not much that you won't see. Alrighty, so my overall opinion on the car, and am I glad I bought it? I think it's an amazing car. I absolutely love it, and I'm extremely happy that I bought this car. For one thing, it's extremely cheap. The parts on it, very cheap, and they're fairly easy to work on with just a little bit of knowledge. For mostly anything, you can look up how to work on it, and it's not that difficult. That's what I've done so far, and it's also what I'm going to be trying to bring to this YouTube channel in order to help you guys out. Another thing about buying a Miata is it's almost like a little bit of a club when you get into it. There's different Miata clubs across the country. People have their clubs, their races. And another benefit about driving a Miata is winking at other Miatas with your headlights. By far one of my favorite things to do. Now, could you daily this car? I would say absolutely. For the right person, it's definitely possible to daily. For myself, probably not. I work in the carpentry field, so I'm carrying things around constantly, hauling stuff in my truck, and it just wouldn't be reasonable but for me. But for any other field, I would highly suggest it. It's great gas mileage, a lot of fun to drive. The car looks beautiful. You get looks from everyone, compliments left and right. Now before we're done here, I want to show you guys what the car really handles like. So here's a few clips about it.
All the times that you rain on my parade, and all the clubs you get in using my name. You think you broke my heart, oh girl, for goodness sake. You think I'm crying on my own, well I ain't. And I didn't wanna write a song, cause I didn't want anyone thinking I still care, I don't. But you still hit my phone up, and baby, I'll be moving on. And I think you should be something I don't wanna hold back. Maybe you should know that my mama don't like you, and she likes everyone. And I never like to admit that I was wrong. I've been so caught up in my job, didn't see what's going on, and now I know I'm better sleeping on my own.